on the new Perch. Hey, Max. Just gonna bring this over and clip in. Oops. Clip into. That did not work. Hang on one moment. Fuss a little bit with this. No, I'm really glad that I didn't have the camera on there at that time. Let's try this again. Okay. There. I'm going to maybe just going to put this down for one moment. I just need two hands on a perch. If I rotate that, that'll give me the ability to go up. No, other way. Okay. Just having to set up a little bit taller than I usually do. There we go. I think that will work. Whoops. There we go. And there's Max. In all of his glory. Hey, Max. There you are. Yeah, Max. What do you think about the new Perch? You like it? I'm just going to go over here so I can get you some beak fist. No, I have not gotten you a beak fist yet. How absolutely terrible of me. Max, what would you like to order? Yeah? Would you like to order an eggie? Maybe a shrimpy? Let's see. Yeah, we could probably do both of those. Let's see. Is there a shrimpy in here? Oh yeah, there's a shrimpy in here. It's the last one. Gonna heat it up under some hot water for a minute. I know you don't like the shrimps cold. Hi, buddy. Do you see what I've got here? Yeah. What is it? Is it a shrimp? Oh, was that good, buddy? Well, I'm just going to put your eggie in the microwave. What a good spot for your eggies? In the microwave. Huh? Yes, Max, you got a really good shrimpy, didn't you? All right. So while that's cooking, starvation was staved off with a quick thinking Uman and a shrimp. Oh yeah, Max. So let's see who's joining us. We have the other Max. We have ornithology dude. Arnoff. Hi, Maxwell. Tango Elliot. Cheryl. Mookie. Venus. Greenbird and Oscar. Cheryl, so cool to see you. Tango, it's actually raining here as well, which is why we're inside. Max would probably prefer to be outside, but can't always get what you want, right, Max? No, you can't. Connie and Sue, of course. Let's see who else is joining us. Oh, it is great to see everybody this morning. Hi, Jan. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. I'm just trying to scroll through here. Yes, so yeah, we had a yummy shrimp for Beakfast. Ornithology Dude says, bad news, all of the cockatiel eggs are fertile. So you're going to have a bunch of baby cockatiels then. Max, yes. The rain will help things green up, but it does mean that we're not outside on the perch. But oh my goodness, Tango, thank you, $5. What will you buy? Shrimp costs too much. Well, Max is probably going to put in an order for eggies and some grapes and some all sorts of wonderful stuff. Oh my goodness. So today we are actually set up a little bit differently. I'm just going to pick up the camera for a minute and just back up. So what we've got is we have got a brand new perch tree courtesy of our friend Q. It's actually her old perch tree. She's relocated, no longer needs 2 trees in the house, but this one is a really, really big tree. If you can see, the height is such that we've got the door handles there. I'm going to just pan down a little bit. I've got a chair sitting here, a big stool, a tall stool. I've got the camera sitting on top of that tripod balanced on stool, just so that I can keep Max in the shot without giving you a shot up his under fluffies. Oh my goodness, Tango, that's too much. Thank you again. Yeah, so we've got the new perch tree. We've decided that it may not be a parrot-eating monster. I've pulled Max onto it a few times, and it is pretty big. If you want just a concept of how big, there's a hand. Oh, no, Max, I'm not going to pick you up. But there's a hand in context the perch tree, and you can see that it is a pretty good size, you know, compared to me. And if I stand up here, I'm probably going to be slightly out of shot, but I mean, it's almost my shoulder height where he's standing, and I'm 5'8", so it is a pretty tall one. Yeah, you're a very tall bird. You're a very tall bird. So Max was not too sure about it the first time he went on the perch tree. He actually dropped a couple of blocks on the metal. They went clang, and he ran away like it was a parrot-eating monster. Now, I really can't blame him. Yeah, you're right. We are missing Doris and Barbara. We're also missing Einstein. So that was a little bit scary. So I had to tempt him onto it again because he was not too sure. And tempting him onto it involved some tasty treats. And of course, we had some shrimp in the house. So cooked that up. I got some for Beakfast, but he also got to eat some. And Max loves his shrimpies, so that was great. And then midweek, I'm just going to go get his eggies out of the microwave. Give me a moment. Oh, poor Max. Just being a noisy bird. Can't be noisy. No, you can't be noisy like that. There we go. Some lovely, lovely eggies. And these are hot out of the microwave, so I'm just going to break them up a little bit, fluff them away from the plate, and get a little bit of air going there so that we can eat them in short order. So Yeah, we're missing Terry too, Amanda. Yeah, I'm glad everybody's here to keep me straight. So what happened this week is I thought, oh, had a really late night on what was it, Tuesday. Worked late. I had a condo board meeting. I had a meeting with some dance that I'm doing, and it got kind of late. I hadn't eaten yet. I came downstairs, made a bite to eat, heated some stuff up, and then brought Max out of the cage onto his tree. And he was acting super, super tired. You know, he was giving me the look of extra tired toddler. And I didn't understand why he was so tired. I said, well, what's wrong with you, buddy? Why are you so tired? Let's get out and let's get onto our big perch tree. So Max climbed onto his big perch tree with a little bit of coaxing. And Tired Bird ate shrimpy. Now he'd been out a little bit earlier. I'd taken him for a quick walk uh, between work and meetings. Come here, buddy. Is this good? Is it hot? Is it eggy? Be careful, it's hot. So I'd taken him out for a quick walk. So he'd already been out, but it had not been a great evening for him because I'd been upstairs in meetings. Oh yes, Tico, I see your bell. Well, poor Max. And I gave him some treats. He was still acting like he was extra, extra tired. And I was talking to a friend of mine on just texting, and they said they were going to bed. And I said, so early? And this person's usually good for midnight or so. And they think the friend sort of looked at me and said, what do you mean? It's not that early. Didn't think twice about that until I looked at the clock and I realized it was midnight. So instead of pulling Max out of his cage sort of late-ish, I was thinking 9:30 or 10 in the evening, I pulled him out of his cage at midnight. He had probably been napping already. He was not too happy with me. I mean, what do you think when you're pulled out of the cage, out of your bed in the middle of the night? He at least got some snacks. Probably not the best way to encourage him to like his new perch tree. Oopsies. All right, that one's hot. We'll put it there, Tico. Is that okay, Max? Is that hot? Are you eating like a big bird off of a spoon? Yeah, I don't want to give him anything that's going to clang. I've got some paper and cardboard down on the base of the perch tree until he gets used to the noise. Yeah, such a good treat. Such a good treat. I noticed Tango was commenting that he did not get a notification when we went live. I've noticed YouTube sometimes does that. When you subscribe to a channel, you also have to hit the notification button, which is that little bell. If you subscribe, you get the occasional notification. If you hit the bell for notifications, you get a lot more notifications. Notice a lot more is not all. That's just the way that YouTube is designed. It's very frustrating. But if you want to see more Max, whoopsies, did I drop that on the floor? Oh, my bird, how did that happen? Okay, I'm gonna reach around and grab that. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's off the floor. But the more you interact with the channel, the more of their stuff you're going to see. If you see a Max video pop up just on the what you might want to watch next, if you click on it and watch it, it means the next time the algorithm is going to assume you're going to want to see more Max. If you watch our videos to the end, if you're liking, if you're commenting, all of that plays into the algorithm and means that you're going to see a bit more of us. Poor Tico. Poor Tico, so hungry. Are you okay? I'm tripping. Uh-oh, I know. Oh, my bird. Exit stage left. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, it wasn't your perch tree that made the noise. I can promise you that. Oh, okay. All right, we can go here. Want to eat a little bit? All right. Where are you going to go eat it? Go eat here? Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come. Oh, poor thing. I know life is so difficult. Come on, change arms. You don't want to change arms. How about we do a backward step? Backward step. There you go. Oh, my bird, that was so scary. That was oh so scary. Thank you for not knocking over the camera. Yeah. I had a paper bag on the floor that I knocked over and it made a crinkly sound. Apparently that was a scary parrot eating crinkly sound. Here you go, buddy. Poor Max. And I mean, of course, you couldn't possibly eat standing on my arm. It's a little bit more. Yeah. Was indeed a scary bird eating monster sound. So there you see what happens when Max is scared. He takes off and exits stage left. Not good? A little more eggy? Oh, let's see if there's a little bit more eggy. Lick the spoon. Oh. Hang on. Let's see what we can do here. You did drop a piece. There. That's good. What a good bird. Max, how did you get a parrot print on the glasses? How did that happen, huh? Okay, how about... I used to have a knife over here. Hang on. Life's tough. Life is so tough. I'm going to walk over, wash my hands, and ignore you for 5 minutes. No. No. Now, I thought that maybe you might like a carrot. Well, that was definitely a B cup, no carrot for Max. Tico, do you want a carrot? Yeah, do you want a carrot? Well, Tico wants the carrot. Let's go see what else we have. Oh, no. No. Let's see what else we have. We have... Oh, let's grab a bit of this. You're also not in the mood for a pepper. Apparently this is called a guessing game. Let's see what else we have. Would you like some water? Water? A good water? You're making it rain all over the paper underneath you. Drip, drip, drip. More? Okay, we do not want more water. Mr. Picky today. Ah, we lost another feather. When Max went for that big fly, he lost a relatively large feather. There we go. Little bit mussed. It's got some yellow on it, so probably a wing feather. You can see the down base of it. Yeah, very pretty feather, Max. Very pretty feather. I'll put it over with the feather collection, huh? You should have enough to make a new bird. Now, your wings. Oops, I'm sorry. No, we're not going to step on me. I'm sorry. I was coming over to preen you. Yeah. I wanted to preen. Yeah. Yeah, your wings didn't sit properly. You kind of landed weirdly, but yeah, there was everything in the way. Everything was in the way. Scritchies? No scritchies today. No, not when I'm on the parrot eating monster perch. Yeah. No. Max is definitely not happy with the room service today, KT. Okay. Oh, honey, it's okay. It's okay. Come on up. Oh, boy, come on up. Oh, spookies. Have you got the spookies? You knocked over your light. Gonna put back up your light. And oopsies. I need a second hand on this. There. Oh, there we go. There's your light. Oh, I know, honey. I know. What we're gonna do, walk over here. Got the spookies. We're gonna move our big perch, okay? Oops. Big perch. Oh, there we go. Big perch goes away. Oh, I need 2 hands for this, Max. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, it's okay. Okay, buddy. All right. Let's shift that over. Let's shift that a little further. We'll close the door. Big perch is gone. Here. Now, what we've got is a chair. All right, you're not in the mood right now for, ow, not my hair. Be right back, flockers. Max, I just want to wipe the floor because you took a big spooky poop on it. I know you did. I know you did. Well, you got it in the line between. Max will be right back, flockers. He wants to hang with me for a minute. We have laminate flooring. Max got poop in the line between the laminate. I try to clean it up right away because that's where moisture can get in and underneath. And we definitely do not want that, do we, Max? Poor Max. There. Okay. There you go. Poor Max. Okay. Now, I am going to have to readjust this camera a little bit. So I'm going to flip to the other side. Let's see what I can do. Move the chair. Drop the legs. Yes, I will be right back, flockers. I've got a Max on my arm, which is not working super well. I know, Max, but I need my arm. I need my arm. Whoops. There we go. Well, that sure made a mess. Oops. Oh, we're still missing one leg. We are still missing one leg. There. Okay, Max. Here. Okay. Here. Is that better? No. And I'm going to go grab a spare camera. Yes, it was spooky up there, wasn't it, Max? Yeah, I've got all your toys pulled out in the other room. Yeah. Want to come sit with Mom? There you go. Oh. Yeah, I didn't listen when you said you wanted off, did I? All right, let's see what I can find in terms of turn off the volume and open up YouTube so I can see some of your comments. I'm hoping... Really? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get into YouTube. It is obviously not being super cooperative for me today, is it, Max? No, it's not. Here. Not better? Not better? No, it's not. Okay. No, I'm not going to be able to get comments. I'm just going to move this. There you go, Max. Oh, I know. I just walked away on you. Huh. Such a big bird. We're going to slide it forward. Yeah. Oh, poor Max. Oh, big fluffy Max. All right, we're going to bring over the big box of toys. Now, I had kind of wondered if we were going to have to switch to a more traditional setup when I started streaming today. So I was prepared to do that, and I usually have the box of toys, the big box, sitting in the bathroom on the chair, but I've moved that so I can easily pull out the chair. So now we got some toys, Max. Oh, we do. Poor Max. Well, we're not going to eat the chair. I know you're excited about having your chair back. We'll do Big Perch again later. Not today, though. But you can really see how Max is keyed on to anything that sounds, looks weird. I mean, it's the way of the parrot. If something looks weird, the parrot's going to run away. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right? Yeah, Max. So we've got toys, but you're not in the mood to play with them just yet, which is okay. That's okay, buddy. We can sit. Oh, my bird. Hey, Killer Katie's here. Yeah, poor Max. Are you more comfortable on the big chair? Yeah? Oh, that was quite a scare, Max. So if you're wondering what keyed him off, the first thing I did is I tripped over a paper bag that crinkled. I actually had the paper bag sitting in the middle of the room because I was going to be popping it inside of a cage. And the flock always likes to see things before it goes inside of a cage. You know, you sometimes have a few boxes and whatever. And yeah, poor Max just did not get an opportunity to to really see that. And it went crinkle when I stepped on it. And then Max was pretty upset with me. Yeah, poor Max. Paper bag, they can be very scary. But they do make a really nice crinkly sound, don't they, Max? Yeah. And then I'm rearranging a couple of boxes of toys to free up some boxes for Tico. Yeah. Yeah. Sort of dig into the boxes in the basement, find the boxes that Tico can't have, put the toys in those, and give Tico the boxes he can. He's in the mood for the box. Yeah, he absolutely did want to hang out with me when things got kind of freaky scary. He really, really did. Yeah, and then I've also been trying to figure out how to set up the camera for the shot with the big, tall one. I'm actually really impressed. He knocked over the light, but he did not knock over the camera. Now, I've seen a lot of birds doing precision flying. Max is not very good at it. If he knocked over a light stand with his wing, that means that he had his wing sharing the same space in the universe as something else that was large and solid. He also got powder all over my cell phone. Didn't knock over that or the tripod. Oh, poor Max. And I don't know if you can see, but he's got a feather that's twisted behind him. I think he landed a little bit weird. Now that feather may be ready to come out anyhow. Aww, poor Max. Yeah. So after there was a scary noise, Max was sort of on high alert. He wanted to finish eating his snack, and of course, couldn't sit on me to eat a snack. He needed to sit on something. And then he just decided, when I tried to give him a scritchy, that absolutely not. He did not want to be on that perch. I was not listening, so he was going to rearrange the universe. And the universe rearranged. I mean, he hopped off, he went for a flap, and the next thing you know, we've got birds everywhere and feathers everywhere. I'm just trying to catch up here on the chat. Tango, you were absolutely not. You were the smartest doggo I've ever met. Let's see what we've got here. Hi, Terry. Super glad to see you joining us. Terry, I know I've seen you before on Facebeak, and I think you also join in on Einstein's Sunday streams. That's probably where we've seen you before. So, I think we've seen you, just not here, but we're really glad that you are joining us. Yeah, Max. So I've got a box of toys set up, but Max right now just wants to sit and hang out. It was a lot of effort being on that big scary perch. Now, speaking of big scary perches, there's going to be a big scary mess if I don't get some paper underneath you. No, Max. No. I'm just going, no, we're not going to pick you up right now. We're going to put down some paper. No, paper on the floor. There we go. And I'm just going to make a guess here where you might be standing today. And on the other side. Yeah, I didn't have paper on the floor earlier because Max was on his big perch. I know. What's going on with this feather? Oh, it just got twisted, huh? Yeah, it's not ready to come out, so I'm not going to pull on it. Poor thing. Poor thing. Yeah. What a scritchy now. A safe spot for scritchies. Oh, so sweet. You're preening the chair while I'm preening you, huh? Oh, my bird. Oh, my bird. What's going on, Max? Yeah, I groom you a little bit better. Yes, Killer Katie, we were super sad about Alex, the honk, passing away this week. We followed him as well. Definitely a very special friend of ours. I think everybody knows Alex the Hunk. He was pretty special. But he was also a cockatiel, and he was an older one. Poor Tango. Tango, you're having a rough day. Tell your Uman to go get you a tasty treat. Tango called him Alex the Hunk. That sounds like a good name for him, Tango. Yeah. Alex, I think he was one, he was, I believe, Australian. And he was a cockatiel, so really small bird who had the ability, he figured out how to honk at everything. This was sort of his superpower, sort of like Max Box. Alex honked. And 24 years old is really old for a cockatiel. They're definitely very, very old for a cockatiel. And Annika, his owner, had commented in a post that he had been living on borrowed time. I mean, they knew that he was not the healthiest. He was getting up there in age, so it was a matter of time. But it's still super, super sad. Aw, yeah, Max, you're just gonna hang out quietly, huh? Well, I'm hoping that we can get a little bit of activity with the toy box, buddy. Yeah, poor Max. Poor Max. Oh, absolutely, Killer Katie. Even if you know what's coming, it's always sad. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've lost feather babies here before. First birds that I had were a pair of lovebirds, and one of them passed away a little bit before we got Tico. And Tico grew up, he's 6 months old, and he grew up with a lovebird, and he thought that the lovebird was larger than him. Baby African Greys have no concept of size, and he thought the lovebird was the ruler of the roost. Now, lovebirds, if you've ever met them, they've got the attitude. Lovebirds have the attitude of, I'm bigger than you, I'm meaner than you, and I own this. And he sold it very well to Tico. So Tico thought, yeah, you're bigger than me, you're meaner than me, you own this. Okay, fair enough, you can own my cage. And Tico would come running to me for help if the lovebird got into his cage or something. He just did not know what to do. I mean, this really odd green and peach-faced bird was inside of his cage. Now what? Tico, you're 10, 20 times the size of the bird. But when that lovebird passed away, Tico actually really even noticed it. He spent quite a bit of time looking for his friend the lovebird. He would imitate lovebird sounds. He'd imitate lovebird calls. He had a game with lovebird where the lovebird would be looking for his lost mate, and he'd be doing the lovebird call. And Tico learned how to do the lovebird call. And this was a surefire way to get the lovebird to get really, really excited and then kind of get a little bit let down when he figured out it was just an African Grey making that noise. So Tico thought this was a great game. But when the lovebird passed away, he went looking for the lovebird, and that was the sound he continually was using, looking. So, I mean, even the flock misses them. We also lost Thena. She was a lesser sulfur-crested cockatoo, and she was still quite young when she passed away. The time Max was with us, and obviously we had Tico. And, the flock knew something was weird. Max, when he hung out in the bird room, he always stayed on the right hand side of his cage, which was fairly close to Thena's cage. And when Thena passed away, Max refused to go to the right hand side of his cage for I'd have to say months. I mean, you could put food over there. He'd sneak over, grab the food, and run away to the other side of his cage. He did not want to be anywhere near that side of the room. It was really, really weird to watch. But, the birds have their own way of reacting to things. Well, that's super sweet. Sue says, when we lose birds at the rescue, I'd light a candle for them at home and donate in their name. And I mean, that's a super sweet way of doing a legacy. Isn't that, Max? You gonna climb down? You can climb down. How about I do this so you can climb down in peace? Now you've got something to climb down to and something to stand on. Is that better? I'm gonna go climb. Can you try climbing down again, please? Well, I'm not gonna come pick you up because you're gonna do Velcro birdie. And I don't want Velcro birdie today. Tango says, okay, Mom says I can get them after dinner. Tango, Max hopes that you're talking about a marrow bone or some tasty treats because you are a good doggo and you definitely have earned them. So what have we got coming up? A little birdie has told us that it's Mother's Day tomorrow. And Max decided that since it's Mother's Day, he wanted to do something special. There's going to be a unscheduled video coming out tomorrow in honor of all of the mothers, bird mothers, fur mothers, feather mothers, fur mothers, and human mothers. Yes, that is tomorrow. Yeah, Lucy and Linus, it is really hard to lose friends. And I mean, it does not matter how small they are. They become part of your lives. They really do. So we've got the Mother's Day coming out, and did anybody notice that on May the 4th we had an out of schedule video pop out? I actually had a couple of people message me to say, do you know that your video released 2 hours earlier than normal? I thought that was kind of sweet of them. And it also says that we definitely are following the channel and we know what time and what schedule Max comes out, which is 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time every weekday. And, you know, obviously it's going to vary depending on your time zone, but we released a couple of hours early. But May the 4th, it was kind of special, and it was, you know, Star Wars Day. So Max thought that maybe he'd do something special and eat a lightsaber. But honestly, isn't that just the sort of thing that Max does? Whoops. Well, that didn't work. It's okay, Max. That was me tripping over the light stand. Yeah. I've got to rearrange it. The legs are going out. They're splayed too far. That's because you knocked it over, buddy. Yeah, that was all on you. You're the one who knocked it over. Max, would you like maybe something to chew? Chew? There you go, a choo-choo. Yeah. It's straw time. Yes, Tango is on InstaBark. We see him. I think there's an agreement between InstaFlock and InstaBark because we see Tango on our Instagram feed. We are also on Facebeak and the Twitterverse. We've got the Discord channel. A few people are over on that. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Oh boy. Want that? Here. Now it's going to be fun to pull apart. Yeah. Tango says, not even my cup of run. Tango, do you not like running? There. Poor thing. Well, Tango, you should see some of the typos that Max makes when he's tapping at the keyboard with his beak. Yeah. Well, I'm glad, Sue, I'm really glad to hear that you love the Star Wars Day vid of Max. As I think everybody here knows, I am waiting for a new computer. My old computer died out, which actually has us set up a little bit differently on the stream today. We are streaming from the phone again rather than from the webcam. Old computer's not fun to work with, which is why Star Wars video was so short. Had grandiose plans, and at about 3 in the morning, it dawned on me that those grandiose plans were not going to happen. So kind of went with a little bit of humor. Yeah, so hopefully we're going to be back to normal next week. Yeah, Max, I know. Now, Max, do you think you might like to make some music? You got your music right over here. I pulled everything out for you, honey. Play some music? No, you're just gonna lem the keys, huh? Play some music? Hey, can you play? You play? You don't always have to be in the mood to play music, Max. That's okay. Let's put that one away. Go back over here. Got your favorite jingle ball? Let's rotate it. What's the red? How about this guy? Nope, not in the mood for that ball. How about a cut? Cut goes bang. How about a stack of cups? Can I give you a stack of cups? I know we don't have anything for them to stand on right now, but I'm just going to carefully stack them up in my hand. Maybe we can play on the hand, huh? There's a stack of cups. Where's your stack? And stack those. Oh, the blue one gets caught, doesn't it? Orange out. You're giving me a big mess to clean up. Play Jenga? Let's see what we can do here with the stack. There we go. All right, you've had a block toss. Yes, Nerd Incognito. Carly is a female cockatoo. She actually is the queen of cups. She walks over, boots them over with her foot. She's well known for that. It's actually one of the reasons why Max got some cups to play with, because we noticed that other birds were playing with cups, and it looked like it was a fun game. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. You want to play some more? Some more blocks? Let's rotate these ones around. All right, I've got the bottom one. After I stack them, you don't want to play with them, huh? You just want to toss today, huh? Get that anger out. Relax. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Let's see. A couple of other colors in here. How's that? You don't want to play that? Okay. That's okay, Tico. I've got a yellow block for you. You want yellow? You want yellow? There you go, Tico. We didn't forget about you. Oh, poor Max. I know, life is just so very terrible. How about I bring over that evil, evil paper bag that I tripped over earlier, huh? Here's that big paper bag I tripped over. Yeah, paper bag. Perch! Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah. You played hide and go bag. Let's grab the bag again. There we go. There you go. Yeah, that bag's not as scary now, is it? Oh, Terry's leaving us. Well, thank you for joining us today, Terry. That was great. We're actually probably going to round up fairly quickly. Max is not feeling super enthused about playing. He's sort of looking at me as if to say, what the heck? You put me on that big, scary perch. Now I got some massive preening to do. I'm really glad that you enjoyed hanging out with us today, Terry. Big thank you to Tango as well. Tango, thank you. Appreciate the super chat. That was really great. Yeah, absolutely, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at Einstein's stream. And keep an eye out tomorrow for the Mother's Day video. One thing I'm going to ask everybody watching this, when you see that Mother's Day video, I want you to tap on share and send it to a mother that you know, whether it's a fur mother, a feather mother, or a human mother. That's fine. Let's just get the word out. Yeah. All right, birdies. Can you wave, Max? Can you give us a buck? Am I insane asking for a buck inside the house? Oh, I might be. Whoops. There we go. Close up. Okay, Max. Oh, yeah. And there's the mess that Max made on the floor. I mean, that's basically par for the course. If you have a parrot, you have a mess. And, you know, if the bird's playing on the floor, you pull out some toy boxes. You got to put them away later. There's always going to be a mess. Isn't that right, Max? All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Buck.